What's up, YouTube? Gonna start out by saying, first of all, this is not financial advice, and I am not a financial advisor. This is only my view and my opinion of the market. So, if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button on the lower right-hand side of the screen. And a reminder that we're going to be doing a crypto swag giveaway at around 200 subscribers. When I break 200 subscribers, I'm going to be doing a giveaway of some crypto shirts, beer koozies, and some other things. So I'm going to do that live, and I haven't figured out exactly how I'm going to do it yet, but I'm working on it. So anyways, what we're gonna be looking at today is Bitcoin and Litecoin. I believe that Litecoin has broken out, and I'm going to start with Litecoin as a matter of fact. We're gonna get into the charts and kind of see what Litecoin's doing. This is the daily. Let's zoom out a little bit, kind of look at it. Let's see. I don't know why this is here. Anyway, okay. Anyway, this is the descending wedge we've been looking at, and we've popped out of it back over here, back at the middle of December somewhere. Anyways, we had a big move yesterday for Litecoin, and I do believe that Bitcoin is going to follow. Let's see. And another thing, if you guys belong to any groups right there, I appreciate it if you share the video and try to get some more subscribers. But let's get into the charts a little bit here. Let's go into the 4-hour. All right, this is the ascending broadening wedge that I've been watching, and it seems to be holding up, and everything seems to be looking good. And this is still my Elliott wave count for this. It's, 1, 2, 3, around the 5164 area. And like I said before, this could end up being the end of it. This could end up being a wave 5, as we could have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something like that. But we won't know more until the market offers us more data. So if it does go up here, or even if it ends here, I believe this will be 5 subwaves of wave 1, in which wave 1 will come up here or here, and then wave 2 will retrace back down somewhere in this area. I'm just trying to make a quick video. That's why I included Litecoin and Bitcoin both at the same time. I got a lot to do today, so I just wanted to get this out there. But anyways, let's zoom in a little bit and look at the chart and see. Well, you know what? Before we do that, I go in. Also, we've been watching the RSI, so let's go into the RSI here, and we'll look at the 4-hour RSI, still traveling this channel. And you can see, this is the reason I believe we have more upwards momentum. We've been staying in this channel really well. So, yesterday we had a nice big run, and then it's kind of stopped, and we're going to look at that in a minute. But as you can see, the RSI has declined, which is going to give us more room to go up. So a lot of people call that the RSI cooling off. Now let's go to the daily RSI. As you can see, this shows a ascending broadening wedge also, and this seems to be cooling off also. I believe we'll have another run up and then come down, maybe come back and test this. Not sure, kind of got to see how that plays out. But these are the two lines I'd really be watching in the RSI if you guys are following it. That and the 4-hour. Go back into the 4-hour. Yeah, right here. Yeah, I'd really be watching this channel in the 4-hour, and then the ascending broadening wedge in the daily. So we'll get back to the chart now, and I'll show you what I'm kind of seeing for this. A lot of people use a lot of indicators, and I think they just make things more difficult by using tons of indicators. I myself have had much better luck just learning with a few indicators. I use some exponential moving averages, support and resistance lines, trend lines, my RSI, and a little bit of MACD. And that's pretty much about it. Elliott wave, I use Elliott wave count. My Fibonacci's, of course, Fibonacci extension and Fibonacci retracement. So anyways, let's get back into the chart here. And as you can see on this inverse head and shoulders, left shoulder, head, right shoulder, and then we broke out yesterday here in Litecoin. And if you look close, I drew this the neckline right on the wicks. And if we zoom in close here on the 4 hour, you'll see that's become a great support for us. So what I believe is going on now, I don't know if I'll see this better in the 1 hour. Let's see. Yeah, I think it looks a little bit better in the 1 hour. All right, so what we seem to be forming here is a bull flag. Let me try to get this out here. Something like that. Now, depending on where we break out of this bull flag, we can measure our next move by using this flagpole as our estimated measurement. You go up to the top of the flagpole, and depending on where we break out, let's say if we broke out somewhere, I don't know, somewhere in here, then our target would be around the 44.50 area. Get rid of that. And I'll tell you kind of what I'm seeing there. Let me go back into the 4 hour. What I believe is going to happen, and again, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This is just my view and my opinion of the market. So if we do break up to that 46.50 area or in that range, I believe, this is going to be, we're going to count the subwaves of this wave 3. So it would be 1, 2, and I believe where we're going now will be 3, and then we'll probably retrace back down here, and then that'll be 4, and then go up to 5. And this is, again, the subwave count of wave 3 of the bigger 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know this is confusing, but and then that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 could be the 1, and then retrace back down to the 2 somewhere in this area, maybe not that far down. But anyways, that's what I'm seeing now. It definitely looks like we're forming a bull flag here. So we definitely got more upward movement, in my opinion. Now let's go over to Bitcoin real quick. All right, here's the daily at Bitcoin. And there's the trend lines I've been watching in Bitcoin. Looks like another descending wedge. So now usually and lately, when Litecoin breaks out and makes a move, Bitcoin usually follows. And I believe that's what we're attempting here. As you can see, we broke out of this triangle here yesterday. And we're still forming what looks to be a inverse head and shoulders, left shoulder, head, right shoulder. And here's our neckline. If we break that neckline today, I believe we're going to have a serious breakout up. So let's zoom in to the 4 hour. All right, here we go. And if you look, zoom out a little bit. Same thing as Litecoin. An ascending broadening wedge. So again, wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5 could end up here if this count plays out. As you can see, these trend lines are working very well on the ascending broadening wedge. And this is the long resistance that I showed you in the descending wedge in the beginning on the daily. So All right, let's see where we're at here. Let's go into our RSI, and you'll see the same thing that we've seen in Litecoin. There's a nice channel here formed, and our RSI is cooling off just like in Litecoin, and we have a lot more movement to go up here, a lot more room, and just really continue to watch these trend lines here on this channel, because those are very important. If we break down below this bottom one, you know, that's a signal to get out. But let's go into the daily and see what that looks like. In the daily, we have the ascending broadening wedge, just like in Litecoin. You know, we could come over all the way, test this bottom, and then shoot up again. That's what I'm looking for. We could shoot up before then, but I really see another touch on the top of this ascending broadening wedge before it, you know, a big move down anyways. And this would be the same count. Well, I'll tell you what, let's zoom in a little bit. Let's go to back to the 4 hour. This, and if you look, Bitcoin seems to be doing the same thing. Seems to be forming a bull flag. And I'll draw it like I did on Litecoin. Let's go into the hourly and look at it and see what it looks like there. I don't know if it's going to look. Yeah, here we go. This actually looks like a descending broadening wedge. Draw a line here. And I draw a line here. As you can see, looks like a descending broadening wedge, and those have a tendency to break up. Now, I'll do the same thing as I did in Litecoin. Get the target. Target for this would be somewhere in the range, depending on where it breaks out, somewhere in the range of the 4,250 to 4,300 range. Anyways, I hope that helps you guys out here and gets you some kind of idea what is going on in the market. So I don't have much time. Like I said, I'm gonna try to get out of here. Please don't forget to subscribe. Hit the subscribe button in the lower right hand corner of the screen, and hit the thumbs up. The thumbs up help me with, you know, the algorithm on YouTube, and get my videos placed up so people can see them and watch them. And yeah, I guess that's about it for today. So if you would, please share this if you belong in any groups and anything like that. And I am going to get out of here. I may post a video tonight. I'm not sure. We'll see what happens. But anyways, have a good day.